So the first oatmeal is with pecan nuts, coconut flakes, chocolate flakes, and a bit of sesame, and it is so freaking good. It's nutritious, super good, and so flavorful. You have to give it a shot because it's so good.
Hey everyone, so what you're gonna need for the first recipe is this. Oats, some kind of milk. I had coconut almond milk, but any kind of milk of your choice will work. Then pecan nuts, cinnamon, sesame, chocolate chips, and coconut chips. And you can of course skip some of it. You can change it up however you like, depends on your preferences. And yeah, the wonderful thing with oatmeal is that you can change it up so much. It has so many options, it's wonderful. So then I took 2 tablespoons of oats and poured the milk over that, and then I just mixed it together to make sure all the oats were covered in milk. And then I put it in the microwave for a minute. You can just do the oatmeal however you normally do it. This is just how I do it. So now it's time to have fun with the toppings. With most of the things, I took a teaspoon with both the coconut flakes, sesame, chocolate chips, literally all of it. And then I just took the pecan nuts and put them on top. And you can, of course, if you don't like sesame much, for example, you can add less of it, you can add more, you can just do however you like it, but this is just what I did, and it's seriously so freaking good. It tastes wonderful, it's sweet and flavorful, like I said, it's just delicious, and you need to give it a shot. If you don't like pecan nuts, you can, of course, put on almonds or something else.
So the next thing is this wonderful banana smoothie, and this is so sweet. It almost feels like you're eating dessert, but it's absolutely healthy for you. It's really nutritious, and it's just so good because it's healthy, but it tastes absolutely awesome, and definitely give this a shot. If you prefer like colder smoothies, you can just either use frozen bananas or you can put it in the fridge for a while. And it seriously tastes like heaven, and it's just absolutely amazing, and I love it so much.
So for the second recipe, you're again gonna need some kind of milk, bananas, peanuts, Greek yogurt, and some oats. And now if you have peanut butter, it would be even better than the peanuts, but I just had this bag of peanuts and I was too lazy to make myself peanut butter. But yeah, any of that will work, or you can have almond butter or just almonds. Any kind of nuts will work really. And when it comes to the measurements, I'm putting in 2 bananas and just pouring the milk over it. I don't really measure the milk, but I would guess it's usually like 1 cup to 2 cups depending on how many ingredients I have. But I just add as much as I feel like will work. I really don't measure anything usually. Then I took like half a handful of the peanuts, but you can just take a tablespoon of peanut butter. Then I put in the Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of oats, and that's it. Then I just blended it all together, and seriously so nutritious and wonderful. You have to try this because it's delightful, and it's my most favorite smoothie recipe.
So the next thing is this absolutely wonderfully beautiful colorful yogurt with which you can't even see the yogurt because it's full of fruits. And just this wonderful colorful delicious yogurt is absolutely like super sweet thanks to the honey, and it's just super nutritious and absolutely great and awesome. And I'm having this right now for a snack, so you can either have it for breakfast or you can have it as a snack. No matter what, it tastes super good and it's super good for you, and it's also really easy to make. Like, you don't have to wait for anything, you just cut up the fruits, plus you can put any fruits of your choice on it, and it's just so good. It's awesome. I'm in love with it. It's delicious, and you need to give it a shot because it's just awesome.
So for the third recipe, what you're gonna need are strawberries, then some kind of yogurt. I had Greek yogurt, but coconut yogurt would maybe be even better. Then a kiwi, and then some honey. So I just put all the yogurt in a bowl, and then I took a teaspoon of honey. I put a lot of it on. I have a homemade honey at home that I totally love, so I put a lot of it on because I don't like the taste of the plain Greek yogurt. I prefer the coconut yogurt, but I didn't have that. But you can add as little or as much as you want. You don't have to add any honey, but I just like it, so I put a lot of it on it. And then I just mixed it all together, and then I peeled the kiwi and I cut off the green thing of the strawberries, and then I just cut it all up. And yeah, this is just all that you do. You can put any fruits of your choice on it. If you don't like strawberries or kiwis, you can always put on a banana or raspberries or some other kind of berries, or you know, just the options are endless. Any kind of fruit you want, you can put it on top, or you can put on cereal. Literally, you can do so much with this, but I absolutely loved this recipe, like the strawberries and kiwi together. I adored it. It was so good. I'm not kidding you guys. You have to try it. It's wonderful. So that's it for the third recipe. So the last recipe is chia seeds with a banana, and it tastes so good and it's super healthy. I love it. So what I do for this recipe is I take 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then I pour half a cup of water over that, and I leave it overnight. And I actually don't know if this is the correct way to do it, but this is just how I do it. It works. So if you have any other way to do this, you can of course do it your way, but this just works for me. In the morning, I always pour some kind of milk over it, usually coconut milk, and I just literally cover like the top of the chia seeds with that milk, and then I just mix it up to make sure so that the milk is, you know, everywhere. And then I just peel off a banana, cut it up, and put it on top, and that's literally it. You don't need pretty much anything for this, and it seriously tastes awesome. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so that's all for the recipes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and have a brilliant day. Bye!